Welcome everyone. So our today's topic is occurrence of carbon. Alright, so this is for class 9th and lesson is carbon, an important element. Alright, so let's study. Okay, so occurrence of carbon. So student, in our previous video we have learned that carbon. What is carbon? So carbon is a non-metallic element and it is available abundantly in the nature. Now let's study the occurrence of carbon. Alright, so the name carbon is derived from the Latin word carbo and the meaning of carbo is coal. Alright, we have familiar with the coal. Alright, so this is a carbon, and carbon is found in nature in free as well as in compound state. Now in free state means like diamond. Okay, it is not combined with another compound, but in the compound state it is mixed or combined with the another substance or another element to form a compound. Alright, so this is a free and compound state of a carbon. Alright, so carbon in the free state is found as diamond and graphite. So these two are the free state of carbon. What are they? Diamond and graphite. Now graphite is used in pencil also. Alright, so these are the free state. Alright, and in the combined state or the compound state, carbon found in the following compounds. Now let's look at the compounds of carbon. Okay, so as carbon dioxide and in the form of a carbonates, carbonates such as calcium carbonate, marble and calamine. And calamine, it is also known as a zinc carbonate, that is ZnCO3. Now carbonate means the compound which have CO3 in their compound state. Alright, so these two are the combined state of a carbon. Now next is fossil fuel. Now what is the fossil fuel? In it include the compound like coal, petroleum, natural gas. Now natural gas means methane, that is CH4. Alright, now next is a carbonaceous nutrient. Now these nutrients are present in our body like carbohydrates, protein and fat. So these nutrients also contain carbon. Alright, that means in our body also we contain carbon. Alright, so natural fibers. Now in natural fibers examples are cotton, wool and silk. So student, these all are the examples of a combined state of a carbon. That means here carbon is mixed with the another elements to form a compound state. Okay, now let's study the properties of carbon. Okay, so first property of carbon is allotropic nature of carbon. So what does it mean by allotropy? So allotropy means some elements occur in nature in more than one form. Like in our previous slide only we have seen that carbon is present in free state as well as combined state like diamond, graphite, carbon dioxide. So what are these? These are the different forms of carbon only. So this is called as the allotropic nature of carbon. Okay, so the chemical properties of these different forms are the same but their physical properties are different. Now what are the chemical properties? So student, chemical properties are the properties which are observed during the chemical reaction, like how they are reacting with the other chemicals. Okay, and their toxicity, their flammability. So these are the chemical properties. So the chemical properties of allotropes of carbon are same but physical properties are different. Now physical property like they include the hardness of a substance, like color of a substance, melting point, boiling point. So these are the physical property, and these physical property are different. Alright, but chemical property are the same, and this is called as the allotropic nature of carbon. And here carbon, sulfur and phosphorus also exhibit the allotropic nature. So these are the substance which having the allotropic nature. Okay, now here allotropes of carbon. So there are two types of allotropes of carbon. First is the crystalline forms and next exhibits in a non-crystalline or amorphous form. So today we shall study the crystalline forms. Okay. Alright, so first is our crystalline forms. Now let us understand what is the crystalline form. So a crystalline form has a regular and definite arrangement of atoms, like if in the substance contain carbon atom, so the arrangement of carbon atom or arrangement of any atoms are proper in a definite manner, and they have a proper shape, like it is a crystal, so we can say like diamond, it is proper shape. So this is a crystalline form of a carbon. Okay, so and they have high melting points and boiling points, like the high melting point, like the substance having are melting at high temperature and they are boiling at high temperature. All right. And third property is crystalline form has a definite geometrical shape, sharp edges and plain surfaces. All right, so these are the properties of crystalline form. And carbon has three crystalline allotropes. So first is a graphite, second is a diamond, and third are the fullerene. So these three are the three forms of crystalline forms of a carbon, and out of which today we shall study the diamond in this video. All right. Okay, now diamond, a very beautiful looking diamond. Now let us study about it. Okay, so diamonds are found in India, mainly in Golconda, like in Karnataka, and Panna, Madhya Pradesh. Okay, so and diamonds are also found in South Africa, Brazil, Belgium, Russia and America. So these are the countries in which diamonds are available. Okay, now let us first study about the structure of a diamond. All right, so in a diamond, so this is a structure of a diamond. So you can observe here, in diamond every carbon atom is bounded to 4 neighboring atoms by means of a covalent bond. So here you can observe the ball like pink ball like structure. So these represent the carbon atom, and you can observe that each carbon atoms are bounded by another 4 carbon atom by means of a covalent bond. Okay, so line structure, you can observe the line. So these are the covalent atom bond by which the 2 carbon atoms are attached to each other. All right, now what is a covalent bond? So student, a covalent bond is a chemical bond in which a pair of electrons are shared between 2 atoms. Alright, so this is a covalent bond, and due to this 3-dimensional structure, diamond become very hard. So diamond has a 3-dimensional structure and it is very hard. Okay, now let us study the properties of diamond. So first property of diamond is it is brilliant, and pure diamond is the hardest natural substance. It is very hard natural substance. Okay, and the density of diamond is 3.5 gram per centimeter cube. So what is the density? It is the density means how compactly the atoms are arranged in particular substance. And the melting point of diamond is 3500 degrees Celsius. So diamond having highest melting point. Okay, and when diamond is heated at 800 degrees Celsius in the presence of oxygen, carbon dioxide is given away, and in this process no other product besides carbon dioxide is formed. It means when diamond is heated at this temperature like 800 degrees Celsius in the presence of air or oxygen, what releases? Carbon dioxide gas is releases, and no other byproduct is formed. Diamond does not dissolve in any solvent. So what is a solvent? It is a liquid. It is a liquid in which other substances dissolve to form a solution. So diamond does not dissolve in any of the solvent. And acids or bases have no effect on diamond. Last is diamond is a bad conductor of electricity as it does not have free electron. That means it cannot pass the electricity from it. Why? Because it does not have free electrons. In a previous slide I have shown you a 3-dimensional structure of a diamond in which we have seen every carbon atom is compactly bounded by the covalent bond. That means here there is no free electrons. It is very compact structure. Okay, now here some uses of diamonds are given. So let us study one by one. Okay, so first use diamond is used in glass cutting and rock drilling machine. So this is a glass cutting and rock drilling machine in which diamonds are used. Next uses, diamonds are used as ornament, like in jewelry. Beautiful jewelries are made by using diamonds. And diamond knives are used in eye surgery. So these are the diamond knives which are used in eye surgery. And diamond dust is used for polishing other diamonds. Last uses, diamond is used to make windows, giving protection from radiation in space and in artificial satellites. So student, I hope you all have understood about the allotropes of carbon and especially about the diamond. Okay, thank you all of you.